I do want to say too, another good thing about this movie is like girls that wear the merchandise for it tend to fuck like chipmunks, so that's always a plus.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Tairimo Boys Podcast. I'm your host Cody. With me in second chair is the boy who's king of the pumpkin patch. It's Jeremy.
Yes. I love it. Favorite intro ever.
I outdo myself every time.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
With me in third chair is the boy who a man in Kentucky calls Mr. Unlucky. It's Ryan.
The most accurate introduction of all time.
Okay, before we start this review, I hate that line in the song. Like it's just like grasping for something that rhymes. But
Do not start judging these songs. They're all wonderful.
yes, that only complaint with the movie. Thanks for joining our review, everyone.
Have a good night.
So, Jeremy, you know what this month is?
Tairimoween?
Yes.
Yes, I did remember it.
So, with Tairimoween means we're going to get some very spooky movies about skeletons and Abraham Lincoln and killer tomatoes.
Tairimoween has been fun already.
Yeah, well, last year we really didn't get to do it because we had all that Mortal Kombat stuff. So,
Yeah, that really pushed our schedule out. But now we get to do it.
Yep.
Welcome to Tairimoween, everybody.
first ever, hopefully not the last.
Till we get canceled.
So, we're starting off Tairimoween with The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong. This is your very first time seeing this movie, right?
Correct.
Can you believe that, people at home?
I cannot.
I can't even believe it.
For shame. For shame, Ryan.
If I were capable of feeling that, I would feel shame.
So, for first thoughts, let's start with you, Ryan.
Weird, unique. I loved it.
Fair enough. Jeremy, first thoughts?
Top 3 favorite movies of all time. Literally, this is not a Tairimo Boys like favorite movie scale. This is literally my top 3. I watch this movie religiously twice a year, and I always will.
Halloween and Christmas, right?
Halloween and Christmas, every year. Sometimes I sprinkle a dash of it in between because I get bored, but it's Halloween and Christmas is religiously.
We'll discuss that more in a minute, but my first thoughts, I absolutely love this movie. I remember loving it as a kid. I was watching it all the time as a kid, and then one night I had like a nightmare that there's like this spider creature with like a really long neck and Jack Skeleton's head out on the patio.
Was your nightmare before Christmas?
I don't remember, but I didn't watch the movie again until I was an adult.
It's probably the way he moves around, huh? Especially towards the end when he fights Oogie Boogie. It's kind of spidery.
Maybe. I don't know. I understand how dreams work, but about a decade ago, I was watching this and The Lion King just about every night. And you boys were with me when I bought a copy of this at Best Buy.
Yes.
But, anyways, time to ask the immortal question about this movie. Jeremy, is this a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
It's both. I get asked this all the time, and I say it's both. This is why I watch it right before Halloween and Christmas. It's both.
Ryan, you want to comment?
I'm gonna agree. It's both.
Cody, how do you feel? Honest opinion.
I think it's a tiny bit more Christmas than Halloween.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm interested to hear why.
I mean, the whole movie's about the Halloween people trying to co-op Christmas, and then they go and ruin it because they don't understand how Christmas works.
The Pumpkin King gets bored, and then the whole arc about kidnapping Sandy Claus happens.
Now, here's another question. Is this a Tim Burton movie?
100%. Best movie he's ever made. I'll die on that hill.
Jeremy, do you know that Tim Burton didn't make this movie?
Well, his name's on it, so I'm going with it.
Yep. So, fun fact, director of the movie is actually Henry Selick.
But it's inspired by Tim Burton. This is Tim Burton, right up Tim Burton's alley, like Corpse Bride and what's the other good one?
I think there's like a Frankenweenie, and then there's one with like
Yep,
a
Frankenweenie.
number and Coraline.
Corpse Bride was the one that stands out to me, but this is right up his alley. And it's inspired by him, so yes, I'm still going to die on that hill. It's a Tim Burton movie.
If I remember right, the analogy that it's like Tim Burton laid the egg and Henry Selick ended up sitting on it till it hatched.
The easy work.
Yeah, a lot of people think that Burton directed this. He did not. So, Jeremy, tell me some things you like about this movie.
What's not to like about it? It's one of the greatest musical pieces of all time. The songs are catchy. The art is amazing. the romance that happens at the end is like heart-wrenching for me for Jack Skellington and Sally. I love all the characters. There's not a bad scene in this movie, and I'm entertained through the whole goddamn thing.
Ryan?
I love the characters. I love the voice acting. I love the story. And I love how some of it reminds me of watching Batman Returns.
Well, as Jeremy says, it's a Tim Burton movie.
Yeah.
I'll die on that hill.
Well, the big thing is Danny Elfman played a huge part in it. And just about everything Tim Burton does, Danny
Oh yeah,
Elfman's
I
in.
love the music.
Let's put it this way: if we didn't have Tim Burton, we wouldn't have this movie. It just wouldn't have happened. Like you said, Cody, Tim Burton laid the egg, but without him, we wouldn't have the egg.
Yep. He wrote like a poem that went on to become the movie.
So can I justify saying it's a Tim Burton movie still?
But whatever. Everyone knows it's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Exactly.
All right, here's your little fun fact. When I was a kid, there was like toys for this movie. I remember being in a store with my mom. She was going to buy them for me, but I didn't want them because they were ugly looking. And those things are worth a fortune now.
It pays to be ugly, apparently.
Oof.
But anyways, I do want to say too, another good thing about this movie is like girls that wear the merchandise for it tend to fuck like chipmunks. So that's always a plus.
Oh yeah, I'm into most girls that are into this movie. So
I do have to ask a question about the plot of this movie. What does Halloween Town even do?
live their entire lives to celebrate Halloween. That's it.
Yeah.
Like even hear the mayor say, "We only got 365 days," and he's corrected. It's like I think it was the wolf or whatever, the werewolf. He's like,
364.
we got 364. They literally live their lives for Halloween. That's what I love.
Yeah, that's all they do, and they really don't do anything outside their little vortex, because Santa Claus has to go into the real world to deliver presents, and same thing with like the Easter Bunny. But these guys just sit in their own little town, happy.
Just preparing for the next year. I love it.
And of course, this question was destined to come up, but Jeremy, what was your favorite song?
My favorite song. Oh, jeez, no, I can't. This is Halloween. I got 3. This is Halloween. Kidnap the Santa Claus, and then the end song with Jack and Sally. I knew this was going to come up. I can't.
It's a musical. It always comes up, Jeremy.
I knew it was going to come up, but it's like I couldn't pick it. Like those 3 are my favorite.
What about you, Ryan?
This is 2 months before Christmas.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, that's
Clever.
what Walmart calls it.
All right, that took me a second. I had to do some calculations in my head, but
Well, I know I sent you that picture years ago where Lowe's had their Christmas decorations out on like 9/11.
Yeah. Was it 9/11?
Yeah, it was 9/11. Because I was like,
Oh, damn.
yeah, they had like the Halloween and Christmas decorations together. So I text you, Merry 9/11 or something.
Yeah. I just saw an ad on TV for Christmas, or actually on YouTube for Christmas. I got so mad. I was like, it's not even Halloween yet.
Mariah Carey thaws earlier and earlier every year. It's driving me insane.
We're going to run ads for Christmas just all year long at some point.
It's eventually going to happen. Oh, God. And then the pumpkin spice bitches. Oh, they're going to run their shit all year long, too. I'm going to feel jealous.
Anyways, my favorite song is, I love Oogie Boogie's song.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Like, I love the whole set during that time where he's got like the casino theme going.
Fun fact, one of my tattoos is actually pretty much damn near Oogie Boogie's face. It happened more so by accident. I was like, oh, I want this part, and this part for this face that I was getting tattooed on my arm. And I looked down at it, and one of my friends actually mentioned it to me. She said that, it's like, that's Oogie Boogie, isn't it? I'm like, God damn it, that's where I got it. It was in my subconscious this whole time.
Speaking of Oogie Boogie, 2 things. One, most people don't realize like he's an ingrained part of Halloween Town because he's like in the opening. This is Halloween song. He's like the shadow on the moon.
Mm-hmm.
And the second thing is his voice actor Ken Page died October 1st.
What a shame. Rest in peace. So
Yeah.
with this being a musical, and we're following up our last musical, which is our Blockbuster Boys review, Joker Fallait à Dieu. Which one do you boys feel was better?
Moving on. That's an obvious answer.
I had to say it. We're doing two musicals back to back. This is how you do a musical.
Yeah, so we've already mentioned like the world, the characters are really good. There's no bad scene.
Unlike Joker, Folie à Dieu. Go watch our Joker 2 review so you don't have to watch it.
Okay, Ryan wanted to fit this in here. Ryan, what ain't there in this movie?
Anal snuggle struggling.
There you go.
Thank you. I was about to explode.
Here's another interesting thing about the movie. So
Everything is interesting about this movie.
yeah, this movie just rocks. That's basically it. In the original script of the movie, Oogie Boogie was actually supposed to be Dr. Finkelstein, who was mad that Sally was chasing after Jack. But when Tim Burton saw that, he ended up like kicking a hole in a wall. Eventually got changed.
See,
That was reasonable.
I mean, would you have liked that ending?
Nope.
No, I would have liked it. Probably would not have kicked a hole in the wall.
Oh, I'd kick many holes in the wall. If this movie wasn't exactly what it is, I'll kick a hole in the wall right now.
I think my filing cabinet once and dented it playing Catwoman in Arkham City.
Well, that is understandable.
But yeah, Tim Burton didn't like the fact that what a twist came out of like nowhere. Instead, it turns out he's just bugs, and bad seedsmanship is what screwed him over, really.
And that's how Jack killed him. Which was an awesome scene.
Now, here's your question. Have you boys wondered what happened after the movie?
Nope, because it's a masterpiece and I don't want it ruined.
Is there an after credit scene? Does Jack pick up Thor's hammer?
Samuel L. Jackson shows up.
Well, Jeremy, too bad. You're getting shit ruined.
No! Do not. I swear to God, I'm tuning out for this. I tuned out.
Jeremy, this isn't like screw you over, F you type. This is what happened next. So, the big thing is they've always wanted to, they, as in like Disney and DreamWorks and all of them, they've always wanted to make a sequel to this, but Tim Burton's have been like extremely protective about the IP. At one point, they were going to make a, I don't know if it was CGI or animated sequel, but Tim Burton stopped that.
Tim Burton, one of my heroes.
But there's two things. First off, there's like a short story called The Pumpkin Queen, which follows Sally, the events during this movie and a little bit after the movie, where her and Jack get together. The second thing is, in the 2000s, I think it was the mid-2000s, there was a video game that came out called Oogie Boogie's Revenge, where Shock, Lock, and Barrel end up resurrecting him, and he goes and his plan is to like take over like all the holidays.
I mean, that would have been all right.
Yeah, that's actually an interesting concept for like a movie.
Yeah, I actually like that idea a lot.
See, and you were just whining.
Well, because we got Joker Folie à Dieu. This is what happens when we do sequels to movies that were masterpieces in the first place.
Well, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, thank God.
I mean,
Or thank Tim Burton.
I don't think they could do very much anymore because a lot of the voice actors are dead now.
That is true.
Pee Wee Herman, Ken Page.
I actually didn't know Pee Wee Herman was in this.
Oh yeah, he was like the.
That caught me off guard. I was looking at the IMDb. I was like, "What the fuck, Paul Rubin? Who are you?"
Yeah, he's the little devil henchman.
Yep.
Like I love their designs, by the way.
The little henchman.
Yep.
I love all the designs of all characters.
Well, yeah, but I just felt the need to say that.
Like, you like them specifically more.
They're very interesting because they're wearing these costumes, and then whenever they take like the masks off, they look exactly like they do with the masks. It's just interesting.
It's a fun concept.
Yep. And something else I want to mention before I start passing the topic. Have you ever heard like a song and thought that maybe something else took inspiration from it?
Yes, but I'm not gonna say that about this movie. I'm gonna say it's all original.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's original, but every time I hear like Sally's song, like in the middle of the movie, I think that like, do you remember the PS1 video game Medieval?
No.
Well,
I don't remember playing that one.
Yeah, it's about like this skeleton that has to go and around and save the land. But like Sally's song, I think they took that song and kind of was inspired by like some of the music in that game. I know I've listened to like other stuff and people have taken like the Crystal Cave music from medieval and turned into their own thing.
Well, apparently Medieval had a bomb soundtrack, so
Oh yeah, it's a really good game.
I don't know. Maybe I have played it. I don't know. Gotta look it up.
It was on the PlayStation 1 demo. Anyways, Jeremy, pass talk ball on to
Oh,
you.
Cody, I have played this. I did play the demo. Favorite character? You cannot say Jack Skellington or Sally.
Well,
Screw you.
Well, then everyone's gonna say Oogie Boogie.
Yeah, god damn it. Is that unanimous? We're all gonna say Oogie Boogie.
Yeah. So here's the question: who's your favorite secondary character?
Zero. I love that dog.
I'm gonna say like that, like tentacle monster looking thing with the like flappy head. Like I love the design of that thing.
All right, that's a good one. Ryan, what about you?
Let's go with Santa Claus. Just because I'm so jolly.
You jolly individual, you. Spreading the cheer all around.
That sounds like me.
He's not gonna bring you extra presents, by the way.
He's gonna bring you Cole.
What else is new?
Okay. Favorite scene.
I'm gonna say like I like the fight at the end because like it's a combination of like Oogie Boogie song where you actually get to see like all the pieces like actually working. Like, he's like one armed bandit slot machine shooting and the roulette whale saw thing. You just get to see like everything come together.
Fair enough. Ryan, what about you?
Favorite scene? Jack taking down Oogie Boogie.
Same thing.
That's gonna be damn near unanimous, but
Yeah.
equal parts the final song with Jack and Sally. Call me a hopeless romantic. God damn it.
Hopeless romantic. You've been divorced.
Yeah, that's why I'm hopeless.
Ryan, pass topic on to you.
Favorite character design?
Well, like I said, the tentacle monster. So
It's actually tough for me. It'd be split right down the middle between Jack and Oogie Boogie.
Yeah, same for me.
I mean, everything's designed really well in this movie. So.
Damn it! I was gonna say Sally too. Actually, like I love her design and how she like splits her parts apart and like they work for her.
The ragdoll aesthetic.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Jeremy, final thoughts?
Top 3 movies of all time. I will watch this religiously until I die, twice a year, at least.
Don't die too young now.
Trying not to. I don't know how I've made it this far, but hanging in there.
Ryan, final thoughts?
I should have watched this movie decades ago.
Yes, you should.
Also, it's way better than the Joker.
Well, now you could add it to your yearly routine. As for me, like I said, I've watched this movie so many times as a kid and then skipping that middle part a decade ago. I need to get back in the groove of watching it more and more. I mean, Halloween's coming up, so I'll be watching it a few more times.
Trying to watch it at a bar next week.
But this is the usual Tairimo Boys certified fun.
Oh, absolutely. This gets like multiple Tairimo Boys certified fun stamps from me.
We're gonna run out of ink with all those stamps, Jeremy.
Well, this is like the real ink. I busted out the good shit for this one.
It's coming out of your paycheck.
Take it out of my pennies.
So it is time to scale this bad boy.
Don't even ask me.
Too bad. That's not how this works.
Oh, Mass Effect 3. Oh, wait.
God damn it. Now my PTSD kicked in.
This had a satisfying ending, Ryan. But
2 or 1.
we are not doing the normal Tim Burton scale since Tim Burton really didn't direct
It's
this.
a Tim Burton movie. I will die on that hill,
It's a
goddammit.
Tim Burton movie asterisk. Okay.
Okay, there we go. We agree.
So we're doing a little bit of a different Tim Burton scale today. So Jeremy, on a scale of Batman to the Willy Wonka remake by Tim Burton, where would you rank this movie?
I'm sorry, above Batman. This is, again, top 3. You'll never hear me be able to arrange my top 3 favorite movies of all time. So when I say top 3, they're all equal playing top 3.
Yeah, all 5 top 3s. Okay.
No, this is not Terrible Boys top 5, 10, 15, whatever we say. This is Jeremy top 3.
What about you, Ryan?
Both can kiss my ass. Second of all,
I knew this.
uh,
This was a scale made for Ryan in specific.
Yes.
second of all, I only heard Batman. What was the other one?
Batman to the Willy Wonka remake by Tim
Oh,
Burton.
the Willy Wonka remake.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Just below, 3 notches below Batman.
How
Ryan-
dare you?
Wait, no, nope.
I think you're overthinking the scale.
This is a good one. Holy shit.
I don't think you got why I said 2.
No.
See you later.
But anyways, for me, I'm gonna rank it above Batman. Like I said, this really was a Ryan scale when I made it.
I knew it was too when you asked it. I'm like, you boys already know this is like one of my favorite movies of all time, literally.
All right, everyone. Thank you for listening to another episode of Tairimo Boys Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, telling us who your favorite character and favorite song were. Don't forget to ring the motherfucking bell. Stay tuned for more episodes, and stay tuned for more Tairimoween.